In Nigerian politics, few stories capture the essence of power, loyalty, and betrayal quite like the ongoing drama in Rivers State, a state blessed with vast oil resources, and yet caught in a political war that threatens to tear it apart. At the heart of this conflict are two men, Nyesom Wike, the bold and outspoken former governor turned Federal Capital Territory minister, and his unpicked successor, Siminalayi Fubara, once a trusted accountant who now sits in the governor's chair. Their story isn't just another political fallout. It is a masterclass in how power dynamics shift in Nigerian politics. But to understand the present, we must first walk through the corridors of the past. Welcome back to NaijaNews TV, where we carefully examine the intricate relations of the Wike-Fubara Feud, which had called national attention like wildfire. Nyesom Wike, the bold and outspoken former governor of Rivers State, had a keen eye for loyal lieutenants. Among them was Siminalayi Fubara, a career civil servant who served as the state's accountant general. In the corridors of power, Wike saw in Fubara what many political godfathers seek, a faithful follower who could be trusted with the throne while keeping the strings of power firmly in the Godfather's grip. In a move that would later prove faithful, Wike handpicked Fubara as his successor, openly boasting about bankrolling Fubara's campaign and every elected official in Rivers State. The message was clear: all political roads lead to Wike in Rivers State, or so he thought. Here is where history offers us a fascinating twist. Rivers State politics has an almost genetic predisposition to godfather-godson feud. Since 1999, the state has witnessed a fascinating pattern. Every political godson has eventually turned against their godfather. Peter Odili neutralized his godfather, the late Harry Marshall, only to be pushed aside by his own godson, Rotimi Amaechi. The pattern continued when Wike, once Amaechi's trusted chief of staff, turned against his former boss in a bitter feud over 8 years. It is as if the rivers of power in this state flows with the waters of inevitable betrayal. But there's another curious trait in Rivers' political DNA. Every governor since 1999, except for the briefly ruling Celestine Omeya, has nursed presidential ambitions, spending lavishly to achieve them. It is as if the governor's mansion in Port Harcourt comes with dreams of Aso Rock attached. But like a script written in the stars of Rivers' political firmament, history had other plans. The seeds of discord were planted long before they sprouted. At Fubara's Thanksgiving service, Wike's words now ring prophetic. We will not disturb you from running your administration, but we will not allow you to make us cry. Little did anyone know this word would become the prelude to political storm that will shake Rivers State to its core. The Wike-Fubara alliance began crumbling with breathtaking speed. By October 29, 2023, barely 5 months into Fubara's tenure, Rivers State was plunged into chaos. First came the mysterious fire at the State House of Assembly. Then, in a scene that shocked the nation, barely 24 hours later, Governor Fubara was tear-gassed while attempting to enter the assembly complex, reportedly trying to halt his own impeachment proceedings. The crisis deepened when 27 PDP assembly members loyal to Wike defected to the APC. In response, a faction loyal to Fubara declared their seats vacant. In an ultimate power move, the entire State House of Assembly complex was demolished, allegedly for renovation. Meanwhile, this pattern isn't unique to Rivers State alone. Across Nigeria, similar dramas have played out. Chimaroke Nnamani vs Jim Nwobodo in Enugu, Chris Ngige against Andy Uba in Anambra, Willie Obiano vs Peter Obi also in Anambra, even Lagos, despite Bola Tinubu's successful Godfather model, has seen its share of tension, as evidenced by the Ambode saga. From Kano to Borno, from Osun to Edo, the story remains remarkably similar. Political godsons rising against their godfather, often emerging victorious. Yet, ironically, despite godsons almost always emerging victorious, the circle continues. Why? Because for outgoing governors, the risk of an unknown successor seems more dangerous than a handpicked heir-turning rebel. It's a political insurance policy with a high rate of failure. What makes this story particularly compelling is the high stakes involved, and how it exposes the fundamental flaws in Nigeria's political mentorship system.
I had one drug addict telling people that I would have been in level 14 or level 15. You know, when you don't know people, you talk carelessly. And when you're already high, what do you expect?
The Wike Fubara saga carries unique weight. It is not just about political control, it's about the soul of Rivers State and by extension, Nigeria's economic heartbeat. In Rivers State, the crisis has taken on ethnic overtones. Fubara being Ijaw has rallied support from his ethnic group, who sees his position as crucial for their interests. This tribal solidarity adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation, raising fears of renewed militancy in the Niger Delta region. Each move in this political chess game risks steering the delicate balance of peace in the Niger Delta. President Tinubu's intervention, though well-intentioned, has failed to extinguish the flames. As Nigeria's most successful political godfather, having maintained control of Lagos State since leaving office, Tinubu mediates a crisis that mirrors the political machine he perfected. Given the whispers about Wike's role in delivering Rivers State during the presidential election, his position is particularly delicate. The implications stretch far beyond political fights. Rivers State is too important to fail, accounting for 21% of Nigeria's oil production and home to two major refineries. The political instability threatens local development, national revenue, and investor confidence. Each day of crisis is a day of potential economic loss for Nigeria. As investors watch nervously, the stability of Nigeria's oil sector hangs in the balance. With two competing legislative factions, resigned commissioners, and an uncertain 2024 budget with no monthly allocation, and development project stalls, governance has taken a backseat to political warfare, and the people of Rivers State find themselves spectators in a drama that directly impacts their lives. The question isn't just about who will win this battle, but what will be left of Rivers State institutions when the dust settles. Uncertainty becomes the only certainty. The crisis serves as a mirror reflecting deeper issues in Nigeria's political system. It raises fundamental questions about democracy, succession, and power. Can Nigeria's democracy mature beyond Godfather politics? Will Rivers State break its circle of political betrayal? Will this crisis mark the beginning of a new political era, or is it merely another chapter in an endless story of power, betrayal, and political survival? As the Wike Fubara Feud plays out, one thing is sure: the outcome will resonate far beyond the shores of Port Harcourt. It is not just about Wike and Fubara anymore, it's about the future of political relationships in Nigeria's democratic experiment. As Wike himself declared, "If I want to do something, I will do it." Impeachment is not a military coup. Impeachment is provided under the Constitution. These words echo through the corridors of power, reminding us that today's allies can become tomorrow's adversaries in Nigerian politics. The price of power often comes at the cost of people's welfare, and the dance of power never truly ends. It merely changes partners. Stay tuned to NaijaNews TV for more stories like this, and remember to share your thoughts in the comment box below. Thank you for watching.